welcome to the Never Cast Off podcast. I'm Debbie, known as Deb's Destiny on social media, and this is
Sheila, who you're always on social media.
And we're in a little bit of a different environment today, so we're expecting the unexpected here at Big B's. So we just took a corner.
Got to get a drink.
There you go.
It's like a little frozen dessert in a cup.
I went for something warm. This is not a regular podcast. We're doing the fiber art tag.
Because we've been tagged by Karen of Simply Stashless.
Yeah.
So we're taking on your challenge and we're going to answer your questions.
We are.
The best that we can.
Okay, so number one, who are you?
Me first?
Huh?
Me first.
Sure.
My name is Sheila. I'm a crafty person who lives in Michigan. Crochet, knit, spin, sew. Been crafty all my life. I am the only one of my siblings that is crafty. I'm one of 5. And who are you? I am a mother. I'm a hard worker, damn it.
You are. Okay, how about I go for a while and then you have something to
That's about
say,
all I got to say about who I am.
Okay,
So who are you?
Who am I? Who knows?
Who are you?
Who am I? This is the question of all the ages. Who are you? We don't know.
Who are you?
Okay, so I worked about 20 years in the banking, mortgage, insurance, housing counseling field. And then I was laid off about 3 years ago, and now I've gone back to college, and I'm a student. I'm going for social work with a focus in addiction recovery, and I'm a wife. I have a stepson who is 31, and I have 2 cats, some fish. We just got a whole bunch yesterday.
She's a crafty mess.
Oh, yeah, but we're going to talk about that later.
Okay, so that's question 1.
So, question 2. When did you start knitting, crocheting, spinning, and weaving?
Who, me?
You.
Crocheting, my grandma taught me when I had a big grandma and a little grandma. So my big grandma was Italian, and she was the heavy-set lady. And I had my other grandma was my little grandma, who was tall and thin. So don't ask me why my parents had us decipher big grandma, little grandma. But big grandma, little grandma. So big grandma, the Italian lady, taught me how to crochet.
Oh.
My other grandma was a knitter. She knitted us gloves and hats, but never taught me how to do anything.
Oh, wow.
So she taught me how to crochet about, what do I want to say, 9, maybe 12, 11, 12. Knitting, I taught myself, and I taught myself the wrong way. So I should be a picker, not a thrower, because I'm a crocheter, but I taught myself how to throw, which I could kick myself in the you-know-what for that. Spinning. 4 or 5 years. I like it. Self-taught. I did all the aggravation, thick and thin, and whatever. I don't like this. Weaving, not interested. I can't deal with that right now. So
okay,
you.
So me, I started crocheting somewhere between 9 and 12.
So that young, same age.
Yes. I've always loved doing all sorts of different types of crafty things. I'm very interested in using my hands to do all sorts of different things.
Are you the only crafty one out of your brothers and sisters?
Well, my brothers...
Is he crafty?
My older brother is very creative, but in a different way. He's an engineer, so he's creative, but with, wood and stuff like that. And my younger brother, I have 2 brothers.
Crafty?
Not really so
What about
much.
you? Got a sister?
No.
No sister? You're the only girl?
Only girl in the middle. Explains a lot.
Like a piece of bologna.
I'm the middle child. Classic middle child, too.
Are you? I'm the oldest, and I get my way.
You are pretty classic oldest child, which is probably why we get along so well, but that's a story for another day. Knitting, I started knitting when I was about 19. And I was taught by a lady, but then when I ended up I went to Bible college, and then I moved to the Bronx, and I had to choose. That was when you had like the big long knitting needles, and I had to choose between I'm like, I just want to pick one, And so crocheting, where you can go like this and not bothering anybody. But if you sit like scrunched to like this, and this is all,
On your bus,
taking
on the
out,
bus,
yeah, or on the subway, and you bring out these big needles and you're whacking the people next to you, they're gonna care.
Yeah.
In New York, they're gonna care. So it's like, okay, so I did crocheting. So about 5 or 7 years ago, somewhere in that ballpark, is when I started knitting again. That's when I wandered into the yarn store. Met you. Spinning, I think it was a year ago. Could have been 2 years. I'm not really sure. And then weaving, soon. I have a loom. What's your proudest make?
Proudest make. Does it have to be a crafty make?
Well, let me show you mine.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen this.
This is my proudest make. Let me go up.
Okay. It's a quote?
It is. Every flower represents a homeowner that I helped when I was doing foreclosure prevention. Every flower represents a family that I helped in Metro Detroit. And this was only
to save their home?
To save their home. And this was only for the first 3 years of when I was doing the foreclosure prevention. So this is definitely my proudest because what it represents. I'm sorry, that was a little.
I don't really have a proudest make material thing. I think mine is maybe because I know how to can. I like canning. I like preserving, and I think that's something that's good to know because there's so many recalls on things, and if you're going to do something yourself. So my proudest make is putting up my own food.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not a material thing.
Okay, and my most disastrous make, this one right here, was not my most disastrous.
Disastrous?
This one is a poncho.
It's kind of short. Oh, there it is on the triangle.
Okay, and then it kept falling off my shoulders, so I did this, which just, it looks terrible. And I wear it. It looks like I'm pregnant. It's terrible. It's horrible. And I spent so much time on this. I used like a 4 or 5 needle on it. And it took me 4 or 5 months, and I can't wear it as poncho. But I have I did a quilt for my sister-in-law that I started, and it was one that after you do the quilting on it, you actually go back and you do like hand stitching and stuff like that. I hated it. I never finished it, and it just, everything went wrong. And then it was going to be too heavy, so only this much of it was going to have stuffing in the middle. And she said, oh, don't worry about it. I just ended up throwing it away. Seriously, I wadded it up in a bag and threw it away.
What's your most disastrous make?
You frog them.
Yeah, or I give them away. I mean, I can't think of one off the top of my head because if it aggravates me and I don't like it, I don't like store it up here. It's like one and done, bye-bye.
Right. You just kind of let it go. Yeah. That one was hard. That one was really hard. I had to think about
a disastrous make. I don't know. I mean, I can now going back to the canning. I can I can say that I did a batch of tomatoes that were really, really bad.
Oh no!
That could be a disastrous make. But otherwise, if I don't like it and I'm halfway through, then I don't complete it. So it's not really a make.
Okay.
That's what I would consider. If I don't complete it, then how can you say you made it? Because technically you didn't.
Right.
Because you didn't complete it.
Yeah. I have one that I'm working on that I ran out of the yarn and then I couldn't get the same color, so I ended up having the same yarn and I dyed something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's going to be finished, but I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it.
It'll be a gift.
It is.
Give to somebody at church.
And I'm a selfish knitter. I don't give things away.
She does not.
I don't. I mean, I've been gaining weight. Look back at for the first podcast. You can see it. Nothing fits. This doesn't matter how much I gain. This will always, wrap around my neck, I guess.
Keeps you warm.
Yeah.
All right, what number are we on?
Number 5. Do you have a favorite place to buy yarn or fiber? I do.
Yep.
fiber festivals.
I'm with Debbie. I want to feel it. I want to see it. And if I'm at a fiber festival, I mean, we've been together.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, a couple
Yeah.
$100 in, we're like buying and like,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so,
fiber festivals, and although I do buy online, I
You
have
do?
bought online.
You
I
get
have.
these crazy deals too.
I have bought online.
Yeah.
I have a Ravelry D-Stash and stuff like that, like Karen does. And I bought a few Etsy sites, but that was so long ago I don't remember the name. But the fiber festivals, because you can actually feel it,
And then
and you can talk to the person who's selling it,
yeah.
who gives you information on the sheep and where they're raised and how old they are. If you
Yeah.
can go to a fiber festival and purchase some fleece,
They're amazing.
Yeah.
So that's what definitely.
not to say online's not bad either, but
There's
I'm just
benefits-
touchy-feely
there's-
person.
There's benefits to being online, but definitely I want to be able to touch it, make sure that I know I like
Mhm,
it, so
mhm,
that
mhm.
I know when I have it, I'm going to want to work with it. And,
Where you talk to the person
yeah.
who processed it or
Right.
has the farm.
So what is your most used or most loved pattern? I rarely do things twice.
That's not true.
But
Labor Day, I've made 4 of those. The Labor Day shawl and Ravelry, I've made 4 of those shawls.
there, you have
I
another shawl that you made, like, the not the butterfly.
Didn't you make a couple Labor Days?
I'm not sure if I made 2.
I made 4 of them. I know I did. I made 2 for me and 2 for my mom.
Now, this pattern that I'm making, I made 2 of this one.
There you go. So if you make it more than once, there must be something in it, right?
Yeah.
That one's pretty. That's
Thank
the
you.
alpaca.
Yeah. So Jong, I really like Jong by Julie Tutil.
Tutil?
Yeah.
Tutil?
Okay, so your most dreaded task for knitting, spinning, crocheting.
For spinning, I'm telling you, I hate to calculate yardage. Straight up.
Ooh.
I hate to do that. Do you know how to
Count?
do you know how to
No.
calculate the yardage?
No.
Oh, you should watch a YouTube video on how to do it. It's a pain in the ass because you got to count like every strand.
Yeah.
And then you got to
kinda
do
figured-
some math.
Math doesn't bother me at
Okay,
all.
then I got a whole bin. You could calculate. I'm so bad at that.
Okay.
That's what I hate about the spinning. What is it? Crocheting?
So for me, getting stuck. I hate it when I get stuck and then can't go
Figure it out.
forward. Yeah, I don't like getting stuck. And then the last stretch of the project.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like you need 4 rows and then you're done. The last 4 rows take forever.
For knitting, I would say charts. I don't like to read charts.
Oh, they're easy.
No, I don't like to read charts. And then
Okay.
for crocheting, what do I like about crocheting? Nothing.
My wrist hurts.
No, I like crocheting. I really do.
And your favorite task?
Task as far as what?
Knitting, crocheting, spinning.
I don't understand the question.
Okay, for me, I enjoy the process. So I enjoy the start to the finish well, except for the last
But what's your
part.
favorite task?
task.
Like you're asking, like, is there a particular thing that I like? Do I like weaving in ends? Do I like picking out the yarn? Do I like washing the garment
Picking out
after
the-
I block it?
Picking out the yarn.
What's your favorite task? Or mine would be picking out the soak.
Or like soaking dirty sheep. Yeah, that one.
What's
I
your
enjoy
favorite
that.
task?
I-
Smelling all the soak.
Yeah.
I like
And
seeing
it's
what
gotta
smell.
smell like, yeah, the power scour.
Grapefruit.
You take something and it's like all of a sudden your whole house smells like barnyard. And then all of a sudden, after you do get to the second or third one and it's rinsing out and then it starts smelling like power scour and less like
Mhm.
barnyard.
That's a big open question. What's your favorite task? I'm not sure.
What's your favorite crafty entertainment?
My crafty entertainment. Does it have to entertain me, or do I have to entertain it?
I don't care.
You answer first.
Okay, right now spinning or knitting?
What?
Spinning or knitting?
That's your favorite crafty entertainment?
Yeah,
So
I'm
that's
entertaining.
entertaining you.
Yes.
Okay, so my crafty entertainment right now, well, it was 5D diamond painting. And now that my owl's all done, I haven't touched any of those. But that was my recent most favorite crafty entertainment, was doing the 5D diamond painting. But I do like, I don't know. I'm like all over the board.
Okay.
We'll just put scattered for me.
That's okay.
I can be scattered.
You can be whatever you want. There's no pressure. There's no judgment. For patterns, do you prefer? Oh wait.
What
Do you
question we on?
prefer books? Number 10.
10.
For patterns, do you prefer books, magazines, Ravelry, or would you rather make up your own? What type of pattern do you like the most?
I like magazines and Ravelry.
I'd rather make my own.
No kidding.
I know. What is your favorite brand of knitting needles or crochet hooks? And for spinning, what is your favorite wheel?
Go ahead, you first.
Knitter's Pride for knitting and crocheting, and I have 2 flax wheels.
So for crochet hooks, it would be Boyd, because that's what my hands know. Those metal Boyd needles.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
For knitting needles, I like the Carbons. And for spinning, what was the spinning one?
Spinning. What type of wheel?
Oh, I have a Louette S10.
Okay. What is your favorite notion or tool? This one was hard for me.
Oh, I brought mine.
Yeah.
Can't live without one of these.
I guess stitch markers, because it helps make the project easier so you don't have to count.
I wasn't into stitch markers, remember?
Oh my gosh, she was so hilarious. When we were I think we were just learning how to knit right around the same time or whatever. And she'd be knitting, and then she'd put the stitch markers in, and she'd come back the next week
And take them all out.
and we'd be like, "Where's your stitch markers? You forgot to do in crosses." Oh, I got tired of them all there. I took them all out.
Like, they're aggravating, so I took them all out.
It was so funny.
I've learned my lesson since then.
And then
They have a
right now,
purpose.
every once in a while, she'll put extra ones in there just because they're pretty. And now,
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, I remember that.
It was hilarious. Okay.
So what is it? Favorite notion or tool? Mine would be the steel crochet hooks. I used to crochet doilies. Doilies. So for knitting and crochet, I use this all the time, because if I drop a stitch, I can pick this up. Otherwise, yeah, steel crochet hook. If you don't have one, Michael's, Joann's, Etsy.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get one for when I'm
I can give you one. I have like 9.
Really?
Yeah, I don't do doilies anymore.
Well, I don't do doilies, but I think it's supposed to help when you like warp the loom. So I think you need it for that. What is your current favorite project?
What is
See
that?
you in September, Nancy Whitman, and yeah,
you got more on there.
yep,
That's really lacy.
yes, it's beautiful. I love it.
This is your TV knitting, right?
Yes.
You kill me. Sit there and watch TV and do lace.
Yeah, I'm reading charts. It's easier.
Okay.
And that's when she calls me mean. No, I'm kidding.
Current favorite project. Mine would be, I brought it with me. It's the Pure Joy. So this is my second one.
You find one that you like, and then you do multiple ones.
Yeah, then I get burned out on it.
There was this other one that.
But I do like this one here.
Like a year ago, you cast on like 6 of the same.
Got my little marker there. But yeah, this one here, I really, really like it.
It's pretty.
So this is my second one, which is more fallish color. I'll talk more about the yarn and everything on the regular podcast. But
yeah, this
is my current favorite one. Current favorite one. Pure Joy.
Favorite place to knit, crochet, spin in public?
What do you consider public? Does people got to be there, or are you outside? Because it could
In
be.
public view.
Oh, in public view?
Yeah.
My back deck. The
Okay.
neighbors can see me.
For me,
I can
anywhere.
spin.
I don't care.
I can spin back there too. Well, I have. I took my wheel outside.
My wheel is not portable. It's not portable. So I don't really spin in public,
What's your
but
favorite place to knit? Well,
knit anywhere.
yeah, hospital. I've knit a lot in the hospital.
A lot of doctor's appointments.
A lot in the hospital. In
Oh,
the
I
ER.
knit in class. I knit at church.
So it doesn't really matter.
No.
Okay.
What is your favorite fiber arts book? I like Ann Budd books. They're very informative. You can have basically any.
Isn't she the sock lady?
She is one of the sock ladies, yes. But she has like math done on projects. So you have this thing where you can knit a sweater,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be for a baby or it can be for somebody that's like 3X. And there's a chart across it, and it has everything, so you can knit on it. It's really cool. She's really phenomenal. I really like her.
Yeah, Bud.
Yeah, and Bud's cool.
Interesting. Mine would be this. The Knitting the Complete Guide. And the reason it is because the way this book is set up, if there's something that I don't understand that's in a chart, I find the pattern in here. And then this kind of gives me the breakdown in the sense of, let's see here, where I actually kind of get the words at the bottom. I know there's the charts there, but it kind of actually gives me the words to where up here I'm not getting the charts, so I get more of the words. Yeah, see, these are all Fair Isle. A couple of patterns in there. But I do like this book. I think I got it on Amazon or eBay.
Very nice.
It gives you like a bunch of pattern stitches.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know, like the charts, but it also tells me this here, which I like. So this is my can't do without book.
I like that book. I don't have it.
You don't have this book?
No.
I like the binding on it too. It's got that coil in there.
Yeah.
So, Knitting the Complete Guide. And I'm sure this is an older book. Really an older book, but I like to get the Crochet Encyclopedia.
Okay. Do you have any other hobbies? So I wrote mine down.
Go ahead.
I'll give you a second to think about them.
We're at number 16.
Yeah, we're getting close to the end. Scrapbooking, stamping, card making, sewing, quilting, flower arranging, photography, and cooking.
Those are your other hobbies?
Yeah.
I know about all of them, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. You arrange my flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a good baker.
Thank you.
Card making, stamping, scrapbooking, yep. Sewing, yep.
Yeah. When I go home it's Thanksgiving Eve. So when I go home today, I'm going to be doing the turkey and doing stuff like that. So, and then I'm making flower arrangements for the table too.
That's really nice. So what is my hobbies?
Yeah.
Hobbies. Let's see. Well, you know, the fiber arts, of course. I like to can. I used to be a huge bowler. Don't do that anymore. I should probably get back into bowling.
You know,
hobbies.
I was on a bowling league.
Yeah, me too.
After 3 years, I was finally able to get more than 100 points in one frame.
Really?
Yeah. Took me 3 years.
I
Like, yes, I got over 100.
I think I like gardening. Of course, I sew. Canning. I wouldn't say, I don't know, hobbies. I used to like fishing. I haven't gone fishing in a long time either. I got 3 poles. I need to probably put new line on it.
So my new hobby is going to be weightlifting come next week.
Weightlifting?
Weightlifting.
Yeah.
Come Friday.
Now that I gotta answer these questions, I don't really like do I really know myself? Like, what's your hobbies? I can't say cooking's a hobby for me because I don't know. Okay, we'll go
You're
on with
multi-talented. Sewing. definitely.
Okay,
So
I like canning,
canning,
gardening,
and her backyard is gorgeous.
but I mean,
Um,
hobbies. Like, I kind of want to get into 5D diamond painting more. I mean, I bought 9 more kits for crying out loud.
yeah, how many of them are stolen by somebody else?
Yeah, some family members got their hands on them, and I was nice about it. So, all right, so the next question.
If you can meet anybody in the fiber arts community, who would that be? Okay,
This is you?
yeah,
Okay.
I put 4 down.
Okay.
Ann Budd, Nancy Whitman, Marlisha and Talia from Pinhook and Needles, and Amy from Stranded Podcast. Okay, so that's 5 actually.
Is it 5?
I did 5. You can do whomever you want though.
Really?
Anybody.
I'd like to meet you, Karen.
Karen? Karen. It would be nice to meet Karen.
Karen. Who would I like to meet? I don't know. I guess it would be nice if the world was a little bit smaller and there was a central place somewhere in this world where, like, once a month everybody that was on Ravelry could go there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then you could just sit and visit with people. And
That would be nice. Like a Friday night knit thing from around the world.
Yeah, like
Anybody can go.
a Sunday sit-in.
That would be so nice.
But to fangirl over, like people call it, you're fangirling over people or something.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't get that.
She's too cool.
No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I don't know. I like to meet like everybody that I've connected with. Karen, these are some hard questions.
They are. Okay, and then rapid fire for the last 4.
Rapid fire questions.
Knit or crochet?
Crochet.
Knit. Weave or spin?
Spin.
Spin. Color or neutrals?
Color.
Color. Sweater or socks?
Socks.
Sweater. Okay, Karen, thank you for the tag. It was a lot of fun. Be sure and watch Simply Stashless podcast to watch her answer the questions. And we're going to tag a few folks.
Oh, to play along.
Yeah.
All right, so get your ink pens out.
Yeah, and we'll tag you in the thing so you know it. So first is Amy from Stranded. We're tagging you. And then second is Marlisha and Talia from Pinhook and Needles. We're tagging you. And last but not least, Heidi from Undead Yarns. We're tagging you too. So
Oh my goodness.
we would love to see you guys answer these questions, and we would love to learn a little bit more about you
And
guys.
how would they get the questions? Could they PM you for the questions?
Absolutely. And actually what I'll do to make it easier is I'm going to send it to them so that they have it.
Oh,
And so
terrific.
I'll tag them in the post as part of when it's uploaded. I'll go in and tag them so that they know to look for it. And then it'll send an email, but then I'll follow it up with these are the questions, so you don't have to look for it.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll have a regular podcast coming up in a few days.
Right, it'll be after Thanksgiving, after we sleep off the turkey dinner.
Yeah. So. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.